This video segment will provide useful installation techniques. It is not uncommon to trap bubbles of moisture and air when applying paint protection film, especially in areas with compound curves. To remove a bubble, fill a 29-gauge diabetic syringe 1/4 full of the alcohol and water solution. Bend the needle to an approximately 45 to 60 degree angle and gently insert it into the film at the edge of the bubble. Sometimes this is enough to release the moisture. If so, then use a clean, lint-free cloth, such as the 3M Perfect-It detailing cloth, in a gentle circular motion to smooth out the adhesive. If the bubble does not release when the syringe is inserted, then push the plunger slightly to expand the bubble. Then slowly pull back on the plunger to remove the moisture. Gently roll your finger toward the needle across the bubble area, being careful not to touch the point of the needle. Follow the needle out with your finger in a rolling motion. Now use a moist, clean cloth in a gentle circular motion to smooth the bubble ring. A well-fitting paint protection film kit that is installed properly will have few, if any, fingers in the film. However, fingers are more likely to occur on complex surfaces. To remove fingers, use the alcohol and water solution to clean out the area. With a firm squeegee, use a slightly angled slicing stroke with firm pressure to remove the fingers. If there is a large area with several fingers, gently lift the film and rinse it with the alcohol and water solution. Then, supporting the film with your fingertips, make vertical strokes as you move down the film surface toward the edge. Now, with a firm squeegee, use a slightly angled slicing stroke with firm pressure to adhere the film to the surface and remove the fingers. Use plenty of soap solution on the film to make the surface slippery and to prevent squeegee marks. It is important to use broad, overlapping strokes. Center the film and draw the squeegee either toward you or away from you, rather than in a chiseling motion. A chiseling motion is appropriate for hard angles. Begin to move the squeegee before it touches the film, and end your stroke off of the film. Avoid stopping the squeegee on the film surface, as it may leave a mark under the film. To help reduce the appearance of squeegee marks and stretch marks, let the vehicle sit in the sun for about 45 minutes if possible, or heat it carefully with a hairdryer for about 10 minutes. Then apply pressure with a roller using overlapping vertical and horizontal strokes to minimize the marks. To help further reduce these marks, wet the surface and use your fingertips to massage the area in overlapping vertical and horizontal strokes. The following segment will demonstrate advanced techniques for applying paint protection film on the complex curves of the Mercedes E-Class hood. Tools used to install this pre-cut kit include 3M glass cleaner and 3M general purpose adhesive cleaner, a mixture of 16 ounces of water and 4 drops of liquid soap, such as Johnson & Johnson brand baby shampoo in a spray bottle, a mixture of 25% isopropyl or rubbing alcohol and 75% water in a spray bottle, a squeegee intended for urethane film applications, an air release tool or syringe, such as a 29-gauge diabetic needle, a 3M Perfect-It 3 detailing cloth, and 3M Perfect-It gloss enhancer. First, it is critical to start with a very clean vehicle. Use 3M general purpose adhesive cleaner to remove any dirt, grime, or grease from the surfaces that you will cover with paint protection film. And to be sure that any residue left by the cleaner is removed, go over the area again with 3M glass cleaner and a clean cloth. When using solvents, extinguish all ignition sources and follow the manufacturer's precautions and directions for use. Place the film face up, liner side down, on a clean, flat working surface or table. Spray your fingers with a soap solution. Slowly remove one part of the film at a time from the liner while spraying the adhesive with the soap solution. This will help to prevent static electricity and contamination of the adhesive from fingerprints or airborne particles. Liberally spray the hood surface with soap solution well beyond where the film will be applied, being sure to completely wet the surface. The solution allows you to easily position, move, and reposition the film during the application procedure. Lay the film adhesive side down on the vehicle. centering it both vertically and horizontally. Now spray a small amount of alcohol and water solution under the front center and top center of the film. Then wet the film surface with soap solution so the squeegee can slide more easily. Starting at the circle for the hood logo, squeegee up, then down through the front to anchor the upper and lower edges of the film. Squeegee once more to ensure that all moisture has been removed. Lift one side of the film and thoroughly re-soak the vehicle and film with soap solution. Then lift the very outside edge of the film near the fender and spray approximately 4 inches of the surface with the alcohol and water solution. Lay the film back down and stretch it if necessary. Use forward and backward running squeegee strokes about the width of the squeegee. This will anchor the film in place. Now apply hand pressure to lay the film as flat as possible and to remove any fingers that may have formed. Beginning at the middle of the anchored section, draw the squeegee across the center, separating the upper and lower parts of the hood. With overlapping strokes, move the squeegee upward and outward across the top section of the kit. Then use the same action across the bottom section, moving down and outward to secure the front leading edge of the kit. Once this is accomplished, you may have a few small fingers at the leading edge. Spray alcohol and water along this edge and in the fingers, and with a firm slicing stroke, adhere the film to the vehicle, removing the fingers. Now gently pick up the film and spray the alcohol and water solution liberally into the valley area. Draw your squeegee forward and backward over the valley's radius. Moving now to the outside anchored area near the fender, and coming forward to the leftmost tab, use the alcohol and water solution to thoroughly rinse the surfaces. Take hold of the film 2 inches above the tab end. Pull down and place the film at the edge of the hood. Now use your squeegee, beginning from where the film is secured on the fender, and following the curvature down through the entire tab area. To secure the tab that falls nearer the center of the hood, spray alcohol and water solution, then grasp the film above the tab and pull away from the center. Then down over the radius, laying the film on the hood. Then squeegee through. Now use the squeegee and finger pressure to seal the entire leading edge around the light. Rinse again liberally with the alcohol and water solution and secure the center rise in between the two valleys from front to back. Lead with hand pressure and follow with your squeegee to ensure moisture removal and a hard tack. For best results, be sure that the rear open end of the pocket is no wider than the squeegee being used. If the opening is too wide, air can enter the cavity and the section may lift. If it is, simply spray with alcohol and water and gently secure the opening to the width of your squeegee. Beginning with the outside valley, add more alcohol and water solution until the cavity is at least 1/3 full of liquid. It is also helpful to spray soap solution on the outside film surface to enable the squeegee to slide easily. Starting at the anchored area at the forwardmost part of the valley, bend or angle the squeegee to ensure contact with the surface, and move from front to back, using a firm, quick movement. Follow the swift movement with consecutive strokes to the inside and outside, overlapping the section you have just secured to ensure that all moisture is removed. The remaining valley can now be secured in the same manner. You now have the first half of the hood piece properly installed. It's time to move to the remaining half. Spray soap solution on your fingers and gently lift back the film until you feel resistance. Pulling the film beyond this point can result in an adhesive ridge line. Repeat the steps, beginning with anchoring the outside-most section of film closest to the fender. When installation is complete, 3M suggests the use of its perfected gloss enhancer on the film and surrounding paint surfaces for a beautiful finish. While we are confident that installers will find success with these training guidelines, we recognize that variations in method may still provide satisfactory results. For further training and assistance, please contact your Scotch Guard Paint Protection Film Kit manufacturer or contact 3M.